Okay, it's another beautiful morning on Impact Africa Television, and it's time to check out top stories making headlines in the world of sports. Welcome to AM Sport on Impact Africa Television. My name is Eniola, Afolabi, and I'm not alone in the studio this morning. I've got Isaiah Akinremi. Isaiah, good morning to you, and welcome to Impact Africa TV studio.
Good morning, Eniola. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to our viewers out there. So good to be alive. 30th day, in the month of January. Let's get the show on the road.
Okay, we'll be taking a look at so many issues in the world of sports today, from handball to the African Nations Championship, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria are through to the semi-finals up against Sudan tomorrow. Of course, Brani Day is on the move. We'll talk about that. The English Premier League action is back. Remember, over the weekend, it was the English FA Cup, and now we are back for the EPL action. And from there, we'll also talk about football and athletics. I don't know where to categorize this anyway, but when we get to the story of Usain Bolt and Mamelodi Sundowns, you will definitely place it where it should be. And we'll also take a look at what is happening in the National Basketball Association. The NBA matches went down early this morning in the National Basketball Association, NBA. And so let's get a show on this morning. Isaiah, let's start with handball, where Nigerian men handball national team did poorly at the recently concluded African Handball Cup of Nations in Libreville, Gabon. Nigeria came last out of 12 countries that took part in the championship. And now the coach of Nigerian men handball team, Michael Tanga, is calling for overhaul of handball in Nigeria. Well,
definitely, when we talk about Nigeria, majorly is about football. But left to me, I think we should try to look at other sports, and it's very, very sad that we came last in that competition. What do you expect from a nation that has had the National Sport Festival since 2012? This is a platform in order to harness talent and nurture them. And also the Nigerian University Games Association and their Polytechnic Games Association counterparts. I think we need to get to the grassroots, tap talent, and let's nurture them for the future.
Yeah, Tanga is complaining of underfunding of handball in Nigeria, and the fact that it's important for Nigerian Federation, Sports Federation, to actually think about how to organize handball leagues in Nigeria, so that it will help the development and growth of handball in Nigeria. Are you also thinking in the line with Tanga in this respect?
Definitely, Eniola, because when you want to perform well outside, you need to start from the home scene. That is very, very important. When you are looking at trying to compete with other people out there. He's talking about we having a fantastic league in Nigeria. I think it's possible, but every hands must be on deck. The government must support the Handball Federation.
Okay, he's also calling for funding. In the past, before coming on set, we were talking about clubs in northern part of Africa that do not only promote or do football, they also have other sports in their portfolio. I'm talking about clubs like Al Ahly, Esperance of Tunisia, and a host of other top clubs that have handball, basketball, and even hockey teams as well. But in Nigeria, the reverse is the case.
When you talk about the North Africans, they mean business. The Al Ahly's of this world, the Zamalek of this world. I think Nigerian clubs also need to take a cue from their Northern African counterparts. It should not be football alone. Definitely, we can even generate revenue by looking at other sports. So definitely, they should look into this.
Well, our time is up on AM Sports on Impact Africa Television today. We'll be back tomorrow. But I have to say thank you to you for being part of the show, AM Sports on IATV, your number one and the best. Yeah, my name is Eniola Afolabi. We'll be back tomorrow for another fresh edition of AM Sport. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye for now.